crowds of people running down these mountains. Okay. This city I saw destroyed. Um, this had to be very widespread. This was more like the whole nation. When I was watching this whole entire area get bombed and this decimation happening and chunks of buildings just missing and buildings falling, it was like there were so many falling buildings, right? All these buildings were just toppling, like someone was taking them out from the bottom, and they were very um sporadic in everywhere they fell. It wasn't like planned, but the bombs were very accurate. Of course, chaos is happening. But as I'm watching the city destroyed, being just decimated, the scene shifts to where I'm looking on this nice, big valley, green, luscious ground. And I'm seeing 7 mountains up ahead of me, but these mountains were covered in green grass as well. Everything was luscious green. Everything was. And I'm looking from the valley point, and I could tell this mountain range had to be massive. Okay. What I saw I saw, like I just said, I saw a multitude of saints looking like pure white crowds of people running down these mountains, and they were running very fast. It was like one minute I'm looking at no one at these mountains, and then there's these white like crowds, herds of people, like hundreds, thousands, coming running down these 7 mountains, and they're running really fast, and they're running down this mountain. All these pure white crowds. Um, it was insane to watch how many, and I understood what was happening is this is the end of the revival. This is the end of the revival. Everyone has been taken up. Everyone has been saved who needs to be saved. It's time to get out. We had to go because now I understood that God was letting the restrainer release his restraint. I was understanding that God was letting the restrainer release his restraint. That's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit was no longer restraining all the evil anymore, and that was being let up. It was like as the Holy Spirit was removing his restraint, here are the people running. They're running ahead of the restrainer releasing his restraint, and they're getting down this mountain. They had to hurry because darkness was literally right behind them. It was like insane darkness was right behind them. They could not get caught in that. So as the restrainer's letting up, the people are running ahead of it, coming down the mountain. And so they're running really fast. And they're coming down the mountain. And they're at the shore of this beach. To my left, I'm looking, and there's this long shore, okay, where I see all these boats. It was a long shore, all these huge boats, cruise ship boats, big boats, were waiting for these people. They're waiting for all these white crowds of people, and they're coming down and they're running, and everyone seems to know which boat to go to, and they're all running into the boats. It's like you got people guiding people in the boats and helping them into the boats. There was like 7 boats. These were like cruise ships. They were massive. They were insane, and everyone's just filling them, and they all seem to finally get in. The boats lift up and they take off into the sea. They had to get away, and they're gone. Okay. And that's when that part of the vision ended. Now, I want to give a little explanation what was going on. This is the end of the revival I am sharing with you.